Hey, what's up? My name is Dominique and welcome to today's video. If you want to slay your eyeshadow, you have come to the right place because today we're going to be diving into all things eyeshadow. And today we are not going to be creating any boring look. We are going to be creating one of the most trendy makeup looks from 2024 so far. I'm not exactly sure what the official name of this look is called, but I'm going to call it the Ariana Grande Wing Cut Crease Eyeshadow look because as of recently, this is Ariana Grande's go-to signature look. And of course, I am obsessed. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to recreate it in the most easy and simple way. So by the end of this video, you will be able to recreate this look on your own. So let's get started on this look and let's dive into all things eyeshadow. I couldn't not wear a high pony for recreating an Ariana Grande makeup look. I mean, she is Miss Ponytail, so you know I had to throw one in my hair today. And I'm fully living my fantasy, okay? This is really about to be an eyeshadow deep dive. I'm going to show you exactly what I have in front of me. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 eyeshadow palette, and this retails for $70 at Sephora. So baby, she is a high price point. But let me tell you something about this eyeshadow palette. These shadows are so beautiful and gorgeous. The colors are so rich and so pigmented and they blend like a literal dream. This is the eyeshadow palette that I will be using today, so you will get to see how amazing these shadows work. To start off, I'm going to start by priming my eyelids, of course. And today to prime my eyelids, I'm going to be using the P.Louise base in Rumour 05. Essentially what this is just an eye base. It's a very thick concealer-like base. It's honestly a multi-purpose base, so you could use it for anything. You can use it to prime your eyelids, you can use it for a concealer if you wanted to, you could use it to lighten up your products, you can use it to cut your crease. There's so many different uses for this one. And all I'm going to do is blend it out with my brush, and I'm going to bring it all the way up to my eyebrows. That's very important. You want to fill all the space with your base. And as intimidating as that seems, bringing product all the way up to your eyebrow, it's how you get the most blended look. The more space you take up with your primer and your eyeshadow on your eye, the bigger your eyes are going to look because you're going to cover more space. I'm just tapping the base into my skin just to help smooth it out and really press it into my eye to make it become one with my skin. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I always do my eyeshadow first. Every single time I do my makeup, I start with my eyeshadow first because I hate when eyeshadow fallout from the shadows get onto my foundation if I were to do it first. So I just do my eyes first to avoid all that fallout getting onto my base, because now if it gets onto my skin, I can just take a makeup wipe and wipe it off. Alright, so my eyelid is primed. Look at that difference. Isn't that crazy? This one just looks so nice and bright and even, and this one is so dull and just ugh. This product right here I will be using consistently throughout the video to clean my brushes and switch the colors. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. This is an instant quick dry makeup brush cleaner that just switches the brush color instantly. This is also the lemon scented version because the other one smells straight up like alcohol. This one does not smell good either, but it's a little bit better than the other one. So you can see this brush right here is super dirty and it definitely needs to be cleaned. So I poured mine in a little spray bottle because it's way easier to use that way. So all I'm gonna do is just give the brush a few sprays and then I'm gonna rub it around on a towel, and you can see the color just instantly coming off. Instantly. It's crazy. Now this is not meant to replace washing your brushes at all. This is just a quick fix for in between. But you can see how much lighter and how less dirty this brush is now that I used that. I love this. I had to share it with you. Seriously, because it's so good. Now, like I said earlier, I am going to use the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 eyeshadow palette. I simply love this one. As you can tell, I've used it in like my past 5 videos. So before we begin, here's the inspo one more time. This is a look that I'm going for, kind of that cut crease winged eyeshadow moment. So first, I'm gonna grab just a random brow pencil that I have. It doesn't matter what brow pencil you use. This is just for the outline of the wing shape first. And this is the easiest method because if you mess up, you can just easily remove the brow pencil, unlike an eyeliner or an eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna start off by sketching where I want this wing shape to go. So I'm just gonna connect my lower lash line and I'm gonna extend it up towards the tail of my eyebrow. And I'm gonna pull it out as far as I want this look to go, just like that. You can see it's just a straight line coming straight up from my lower lash line and connecting to it. Now I'm gonna start by sketching out this wing shape right here, and I'm gonna connect it to that line we just drew coming out from my lower lash line. So now we're creating that full wing effect on the lid. See, this is the first draft that we have going so far, and now I can look at it and decide what do I like about it and what don't I like about it. I feel like I want this line to go up a little bit more, so I might just clean it up with my finger and try to place it where I want it to go. But since this is a brow pencil, this is easily able to just be removed. See, I'm just rubbing it right off. And this is also why it's nice to do your eyes first before the rest of your makeup. Now I'm restarting and I'm making it go a little bit more up first. And to me that looks even worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna remove it one more time and I'm gonna bring it back down. See? The brow pencil method is foolproof. You can go back in and add a little bit more primer to help make it more even. Okay, so this is the rough outline that I have going on so far, and it took a few tries to get there, but don't worry, it's okay, because we're gonna clean it up later. So now with the tiny pencil brush, and this is a Morphe M431 brush, I'm gonna take this medium brown shade from the palette, and I'm just gonna outline exactly where I drew that wing shape with the eyebrow pencil. You can see I'm just starting to deepen up the shape, and it's looking like a hot mess, but I believe that this look is going to be a trust the process look. Now with another teeny tiny microscopic pencil brush, this is a Morphe 515 brush, I'm going to take the next dark brown deep shade over, and I'm going to darken up the bottom of this shape only. I don't want to bring this above the first brown that we placed because this is going to add some depth. So I just want to keep this along the bottom of the wing shape just to give it some depth. Looking crazy, looking crazy. Do not worry. Don't worry yet. Don't worry yet. The key to this look is using the tiniest brushes that you have. So now I'm taking a really tiny fluffy blending brush. This is a Peaches and Cream PC39 brush. And I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to start lightly blending out the edges of this wing shape. Just the top edges, not the bottom. And I'm just scratching back and forth. This is going to take some time. So just be careful, go slow, scratch back and forth. Make sure to place half of the brush bristles on the edge of the eyeshadow that you created. And then the other half should be touching your skin. So half should be on the eyeshadow and then the other half should be on bare skin. Then just scratch back and forth, and that's how you're gonna get the smoothest blend. Be very patient. Patience always wins the race. If you feel like you lost some of that depth while you were blending it out, don't worry, you can just go back in and re-add it in, then get right back to blending, and you're just gonna repeat these steps until you get it to how you like it. I know it is so tedious, but to me, I love it. I love doing this. I play my favorite song in the background and I just jam out, listen to music, do my makeup. It's the best. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Finally, we are getting somewhere. I was getting worried at first. Wow. I was like, ooh, this is gonna look crazy. This is gonna look so bad. But this is why we trust the process and we just commit to it and we say, keep going when you start panicking that it looks bad, because sometimes the looks that you panic for always turn out the best, especially if you just stay calm and commit. I'm gonna take more of my P.Louise base. I'm gonna squeeze a little on the back of my hand. I'm going to take this flat eyeshadow brush from Morphe. I don't even know if they still make these brushes anymore, so I'm just gonna link the brushes that they do have and then I'll find an alternative that's as close to the one that I have. And this is the Morphe M421 brush. So I'm gonna dip my brush into the base. I'm gonna coat both sides of the brush with the base. The more base you get on the brush, the easier it's going to be to cut the crease with. You can see it is fully coated. So now I'm going to start cutting the crease. So what I always do is I start in my inner corner and I'm going to do the stamp and pull method. So what that is I'm going to stamp my brush and then I'm going to pull it down. Stamp my brush, pull it down. Stamp my brush, pull it down. Stamp, pull. Stamp, pull. And I'm going to do it in the same shape as the wing that we created in the crease. And every time I stamp my brush, I just want to place it next to the stamp that I just did previously so that they end up connecting in a straight line. Now this is another step that you must take your time with. I would say look down into the mirror because that's how you're going to see your full eyelid best. Place your elbow on a table so that your hand isn't shaking and just go really slow. Take your time. Don't do it when you're in a rush. Put on your favorite song and just practice one night when you have nothing to do and you're really bored. Just break out your makeup and just practice. It's fun because that's what I did and now I'm obsessed, so beware. You might become obsessed if you do that because it is actually that fun and very soothing. So now with this shade right here and the same flat eyeshadow brush, I'm just gonna pack it all over my lid exactly where we cut the crease. And this right here is gonna be the lid shade. And as you can see, this look is actually turning out so cute. I love it so much. And if you want to be a little extra, take the tiniest pencil brush that you have and the darkest brown that we used. So this shade right here, and I'm just gonna outline around the cut crease. This is just gonna give it that intense depth that makes it look super blended and super nice. This is just an extra step that takes your eyeshadow to the next level. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. Is it a little bit tedious and extra? Absolutely yes. But does it take your eyeshadow to the next level? Yes. And that is what we are here for. So now I'm gonna add a little black wing liner right along my upper lash line. Look how cute this is. I love how it's looking. So I'm just gonna add some mascara on my lashes, and this is the MAC Lash Stack Mascara. I love this one. It's so good and it really does a good job of separating your lashes and lengthening them. And my lashes are basically stubby and non-existent, so I have a hard time finding a mascara that I really love. And I do love this one. I've repurchased it too. And when you repurchase something, that's how you know you love it. It's funny because every single time I do an eyeshadow look, I always start off with my right eye. For some reason, that must be my dominant eye or something when it comes to makeup. I'm always doing that one first. I mean, this style of makeup is seriously everywhere. All over movies, all over ads. And to me, I'm simply obsessed because at least this is something that's a little bit more creative and fun because that is the makeup style that I love the most. And that's why when I saw the new Mean Girls musical movie, oh my gosh, I was obsessed with Janice's makeup the whole time. I mean, she slayed. She looked so cute and that was iconic. And to me, the makeup was the best part of the movie. I was staring at everyone's makeup, how they all had their own different styles of it. I love it. You can see I'm obsessed. And it's true, I am. Alright, I'm back and the look is turning out so cute. I am so obsessed. I love this one. And now all I have left to do is the lower lash line. I'm gonna take this shade right here on the Morphe M431 brush and I'm just gonna run it along my lower lash line, connecting it from the wing shape that we first created. I'm just gonna make sure that this is really pigmented and I'm gonna bring it all the way in to my inner corner as well. And I'm just doing this with a tiny pencil brush and that is the best for the lower lash line. For me, I can never skip a lower lash line moment. It is an essential step in my makeup routine every time. And now with this shade right here and the tiny fluffy brush, I'm just gonna blend out the lower lash line and then I'm gonna connect it up to the wing shape that we created earlier. And then this is just gonna be the chef's kiss moment of this look. You love to see it. Well, at least I do. I don't know about you. And the good thing about this look is that you can literally recreate this with any shadows that you have. I mean, you can even do this with any other colors that you have too. You can just change up the colors and the method will stay the same. With the pencil brush one more time, and I'm gonna place it closest to my lashes just to give it a little bit more depth. Now I'm gonna add a black pencil in the waterline, and this one is by HAUS Labs. I love this one. This also is a step that really enhances and just completes the look. Oh, and you cannot forget mascara on the lower lashes. You cannot forget this step. This is very essential. Now I'm just gonna wipe off the bake, and I think that's it. That is it. Look at how freaking cute this look turned out. Look at how cute it is. I love it. It's exactly what I was going for. Is it giving? Is it giving everything it needs to? And that's it. Here's today's final eyeshadow look. I had so much fun creating this one. I love how it turned out, and it turned out exactly like I wanted it to, so that always makes me so happy. Is the look giving positions? Is it giving yes and? Let me know down in the comments what you think about this look, and if you so happen to try it out, please let me know how it goes. I would love to hear from you. I'm really feeling my Miss Ponytail fantasy, especially with this look. I love it so much, and it's gonna be so painful to take it off because I cannot stop looking at it. It's such a slay. If I could wear this look every single day for the rest of my life, I would. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I had so much fun creating this look. I am living for it if you can't tell. As always, I've linked all the products that I mentioned in today's video down in the description box just in case you want to go ahead and check any of them out. They're all right there for you down in the description box. I will be back next week with a brand new video, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.